What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Welcome to East Moline, Illinois, ACL Open number 3. Hope you guys are having a great weekend so far. I figure we do nothing but show you guys great matches the entire weekend. What do you guys say? Let's start things off with a little Philip Lopez Jr., Mark Richards, Alec Ryan, and Ryan Wiedenfeld. I'll go through the brackets, though, to kind of give you guys an idea of what we're looking at here. We are in about the third round, getting ready to start the fourth round matches. So take a look at things. Jay Rubin and Jordan Power came out as the number 1 seed in the Tier 1 bracket. Matt Troxel and Carson Getty off of that victory over Landon Crabtree and Chase Frieden just continue to roll. Carson Getty putting on a clinic, hitting and ones, some bar soaps, everything. Brought out all the tricks against Jordan Power and Jay Rubin there. They take that one down. And then come back to defeat Cedro Herrera and Jalen Jones 27-20. Next part of the bracket, Ryan Windsor and Alex Hicks find themselves in a little bit of trouble. They came in as the 8 seed, but they're having a little bit of issues right now with the 9 seed, Damon Reynolds and Ethan Walker, currently winning that one 18-10. Next little quadrant, that's what we got. Alec Ryan and Ryan Wiedenfeld, this is how they got there. 21-5 as they came in as the 36 seed. They finished off rounders going against Alex Hicks and Ryan Windsor, going 4-2, but making the bracket because their differential is strong. And right now they're trucking right along with that 21-14 victory over Bella Suprenant. They're going to take on Mark Richards and Philip Lopez Jr. 24-0 victory there over Lori Dool and Miranda Coy. Mark Richards and Philip Lopez Jr. were the number 1 seed until they ran into Jordan Power and Jay Rubin in the final match of rounders. Checking on the other side of the bracket, the number 6 seed, Broden Ryrie and Jaden Ellis fall to KVB, Kevin Von Buren and Zach Brunmeyer. 21-20 victory there over Steve Durecki and Mark Burgess have KVB and Zach in the next round. They're going to take on Noah Wooten and Noah Almanza. Barely sneaking in as the 46 seed. Tom Walter and Daniel Walker Jr. gave them everything they had. They were winning that match for the majority of the time. I think it was like 19-14. And then they came back, finished that one off to advance to the final round there, or next round. Steve Schroeder and Blake Karnick teaming up today, 21-11 over Jamie Brown and Christian Brown. And then Matt Guy and Brett Guy coming as the 2 seed. The victory there over Rob Vijanov and Joe Niestead. All right, we are ready to rock and roll. These bags are going to be live, starting things off on the left-hand side. Ryan Wiedenfeld lining up against Mark Richards. Philip Lopez Jr. lining up on the right-hand side against Alec Ryan. Appreciate you guys tuning in, no matter what platform you're on, if it's the ACL TV, Facebook, or YouTube, wherever you're at. Hope you guys are going to enjoy the coverage. If you do, make sure you hit that like button, the thumbs up, and then we can get started. Sean says we want some blowouts. I don't know about that. Yeah, upset kind of day. I mean, Jay Rubin and Jordan Power might have been looking ahead at the bracket and seen Philip Lopez Jr. and Mark Richards on the bottom half of that, but Matt Troxel and Carson Getty gave them everything they had. Just a few bags not going their way here on the broadcast court. Seems to be the only difference. And then, as I mentioned, Carson Getty just putting on some trick shots. Alec Ryan, right before this match, he said we owe them a rematch here from Texas. Last time Alec and Ryan paired up with each other, shot very, very well, and a nice deep run. That was kind of the emergence of Alec Ryan at that point. Ever since then, he's been on a tear, finishing strong in Chicago and again in Kentucky with his father. Just very strong thrower. Alec Ryan expected to be the breakout player of the year. Rolls over the pile there with that BG Vikings, a little bit too deep. This looks like miss on the push from Philip Lopez. I don't think there's anything here to do except for just go in. I think Ryan wanted him to go slick side on that collect. I think it still would have been the same thing. That sticky side might have grabbed the sniper on the back of the hole and taken it in with it. Still going to be 2 points. 4-0 start for Philip Lopez and Mark Richards. Mark Richards in the right-hand side, rocking the bust-you-up cornhole gear. Ryan Wiedenfeld on the left side, rocking the BG hat and K9 t-shirt. Airmail deep off the back of the board. And now Ryan gives him a little target if you want to and one it. He shot the last airmail. I expect him to do the same thing here. Gets a piece of it. Doesn't get it to fall in. Ryan not messing with that anymore. He wants to go ahead and push in. Collect the points now. He's fine with taking one. Got to get the fourth bag in the hole, and he does. So Alec's going to have first shot as we come back right to left. We're here at the Bend Expo Center. Pretty nice venue. Got the Black Sheep Baggers, Windsor Bags Canopy, Vortex Canopy, Kill Shots, and Big Daddy all in attendance. And, of course, the ACL shop here as well. Side-by-side action. Brett Guy and Matt Guy currently up 19-15 over Rob and Joe K. Winner of that one's going to get Steve Schrader and Blake Karnick. Noah Wooten and Noah Maz against KVB and Zach Bronemeyer on hold. Matt Troxel and Carson Getty are going to take on Ryan Windsor and Alex Hicks. Windsor and Hicks come back to win that one. Four brackets today. Top 48 teams made Tier 1. 49 through 95 made Tier 2. 96 through 142 made Tier 3. And Tier 4 into 143 through 189 range. As usual, strong teams in Tier 2. I believe one of the notables there, Jake Trzynski. Eric Davis, good collect from Ryan. Needle's not really moving much since we started, 6-1. Been a pretty even match so far. That is over on Phillips' side, so see if he wants to drive right through it or end up coming behind it with a block. He does, hits the pile perfectly. Expect a roll shot here at Alec Ryan. Forgot we're not calling him Ryan this year. Good push on the pile to collect everything, kind of clean it up a little bit. Misses the fourth bag push. Chance here for Philip Lopez Jr. to reward himself and get the points. And he will get rewarded for that push to collect. Six to 1. That's pretty much what you got to do. Just kind of hold them until you get your own big round to get back into this game. Wow, missed push by Ryan off the back of the board. Didn't expect him to miss it like that. Richards in a good position here to collect some big points. I want to see if he can bully that Viking off the right side of the hole. He'll go in with it and perfectly fine. I think Wiedenfeld's bag is out of play. No point in chasing it. Oh my gosh, that's a 7-point round out of nowhere. Not the blow-up round I was talking about. I was talking about going the other direction, but 13-1 here. Philip Lopez Jr. entering round number 8 with a 12-point lead. Push back off to the side from Philip Lopez. Might be out of play. He's going to go with the blocker here to try and win the round. Alec wanted that a little bit deeper, if not in. That's a good slick side collect right there. Fourth bag. Good position to score 2 points at least, depending on what happens here with Philip's bag. He'll drive through it. He'll be happy to give up the 2. Good finish. Good round there for Alec Ryan on the right-hand side. Let's see what Ryan Wiedenfeld can do as we go back down left to right now. Checking in on some other scores. We got Joe Tyler Saladiner and Gavin Cano up 6-2 over Jamie Brown and Christian Brown. Tom Gustafson and Nico Morales up 5-3 over Tom Walter and Daniel Walker Jr. The Glogowskis tied 2-2 against Sharon Beck and Adam Deere. That match is over on court number 3. We got Nick Lockwood and Steve Gray tied at 10 on court 2 against Lori Dool and Miranda Coy. Kenzie Beach and Cameron Holland down 15-6 to Bella and Big Tone. Mark Richards going up top. Big hit on the airmail. Misses the push as it skips the hole, just not getting the love. Next up here on the broadcast court, we're going to get Brett Guy and Matt Guy to take on Steve Schrader and Blake Karnick. 15-3. It's on slick side, sitting side by side. Al kind of wants to muddy this up a little bit. Perfect placement on that one. He's not happy with it, but I think that's the right lane that you need. Basically forcing Philip Lopez Jr. hand to go up early. Alex already got one bag in the hole, showing 4-on-2 on the board right now. Short airmail lands on the pile. I want him to leave that bag there. Take a step outside and kind of just go right in that lane. Take the A, ride it right to the hole. Rolls on top of it. I think that front bag, that front BG Viking from Alec is out of play. He's got a chance now to roll, cut, whatever you want to do. He looks like he wants to cut around it. Ryan Wiedenfeld was like, I don't know about that. I think just go in with the roll and take your 3 points here. Let's see what he decides to do. I think he is going to roll because he usually steps out to get a different angle when he does that. Not enough on it. It's going to stop short, but they are going to get a point out of it, 15-4. What's up, chat? You guys are awfully quiet today. I went live early for you guys. Let's have some conversations. Who you guys taking today in this bracket? What do you guys want to see win this whole thing? My overall pick to win it, Jay Rubin and Jordan Powell. They're in the losers bracket. They got to climb. Lost our first